time, come on down to the Gulf Coast Toy Show, the Gulf Coast Toy Show, the Gulf Coast Toy Show, Sunday, October 4th.
Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
Hello everybody, this is Valentine from Needful Toys.
Alright, Mike Garcia from Gulf Coast Toy Show.
Told you we'd get him here one of these days. We just had to kidnap him. But I guess thank you for coming on to
Absolutely.
the little YouTube
Thanks for
thing.
having me out.
Hey, I appreciate it. If it wasn't for you, man, there'd be a lot of sellers that would be lost. It's a great show. We always talk about it all the time. It's our go-to. We won't miss that show. Even when it's last minute, we won't miss it. Even when they cancel it, we still show up.
Yep.
But go for it, man. Let it rip, let it alone.
Yeah, we're getting ready for our next show on Sunday, October 4th. It'll be out at the Campbell Hall in the Pasadena Convention Center Fairgrounds. From early bird's going to be from 10 to 11. So for $5, you can get in before the general public and beat everybody to the sweet deals. And then from 11 to 4 or 5, it's free for everybody. So you can come in. It's our Halloween show, so we are definitely planning on the costume contests. We're going to have our DJ Raymond out there. You know, he's always playing the tunes. So if you've been, you know it's going to be a lot more of the same, and it's still crazy to think it's been a year since we've done a show, because COVID's just pushed everything back, knocked it off kilter.
Yeah, it was a nice thing to see with the Toy Psychos that it could be done.
Definitely.
And like I said, we just followed the same routine that we followed there, and I think it's gonna be great.
Yeah.
It's gonna be it's gonna be a pleasure to have that many sellers there.
Yeah, like you said, with the Houston Toy Psychos toy show, it was good because it did bring, you know, a good crowd out that we haven't seen in a while.
Yeah, in a long time.
And everybody was safe. You know, Mondo and them had everything in check with the temperature checks, sanitizers, everything was good. So we're gonna do a lot more of the same. I just talked to the city, and we're gonna have, you know, a main entrance, a main exit, sanitizer stations, masks are gonna be mandatory for sure. And then
You still got to pay for things.
Yeah.
Even though you got your mask on.
yeah, if you don't want to be handling money, definitely bring your credit cards.
Yeah, I mean, take all forms, PayPal,
Cash App.
You know, we got the
Venmo, what is
the
it?
Square,
Yeah, Square.
the voucher,
And I still take
IOUs.
cash.
Yeah.
I still take cash.
Yeah, I take every form. Even I'll be like that Mexican, the El Padre. I still take pesos. Now I don't go that far, but
Right.
you know, I do. I take a money order.
Yeah.
But
Money's money.
yep.
Yeah.
And it's like that. It's a great show. I love going there. That's my go-to. I tell Jules, like, every other show, hell, if we get late, we're late. That one, I tell my wife, I'm like, look, we got to be there by 7. I need you up by 4:30.
Yeah.
You know, we're not late there. We refuse to. And we're gonna load it up. We're taking like 2 trucks this time.
Yeah, I've heard bringing the big guns.
Not the big guns. We just like kind of trying to
Tommy
clear
guns?
out some of it. Yeah, we're trying to make things happen.
Right.
Like I said, even though like we're working on our, you know, the open, sort of like a storefront, it's still your shop, your toy show will still be like, we'll close doors here to make sure.
That happens with a lot. Like we have Michael Shea coming.
Yeah.
Super happy he'll be set up. There's a lot of people that are going to do that. They close up for the day or keep somebody working it and still come out and set up. And we're still sold out. So that's always, you know, a given really. But
Yeah. No, we there's everything. So if you're looking, that's the thing to go. I know you closed down the website for sales, but I mean for sellers to post what they're bringing out there, so you can get a good picture of what's going to be offered. You know, we usually about within 2 weeks we start doing the 12
Blasting
rounds.
it.
Yeah, the 12 rounds of whatever we're bringing.
Yeah.
So we'll probably get started on that sometime next week-ish.
Well, we started this week. We did the loyal subjects
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
and Kid Robot.
and then we'll eventually move on. Pops, Transformers.
Yeah, and I get a lot of questions. Will this be there? Will that be there? The beauty of the show is you never know what's going to just show up. So get there early.
Ask. It doesn't hurt because like I look on those things all the time and they're like, hey, do we have this and this, and I'm like, yes we do.
Yeah.
Let me take some pictures.
I have it in my collection, but it can be yours.
Right. Money talks.
Yeah, straight up, man. That's like I can't take this with me once I'm dead, so you know it
I
doesn't.
know a couple weeks ago we were at the White Elephant talking to Floyd Ketcher, and we were talking about the show, and it's like, oh yeah, is there still spots available? It's like, come on, Floyd, you know better than that. It's like, as soon as the spots are announced as open, it's like he sells out 30 minutes later. So.
Not even half of the time. It's just getting. Like I put in because I have 2 booths that I've had forever, and I want 2 more, and when those 2 come up, you best believe they're gone.
Yeah.
And they'll never go back
There's a
on the
lot.
market.
We have a lot of our regulars, I guess, you know, the same people you're going to see. But this show has a lot more new people because we did lose people when the March show was postponed or canceled. And, you know, people were just ready. They just wanted to get in. So.
Oh, we're raring.
Yeah. I know Val's like, you got those 2 spots.
Yeah. I prepaid mine.
Yeah.
Just straight up. Let's just be real about it. I was like, when he brings out that list for next show, I don't even care if a date's even announced. I'm like, I'll take my 2. Yeah, here's
He
my.
knows better.
Yeah, I know better, and it is. It's a great crowd. I mean, it's hard. When I used to work where I used to work at, man, I'd see like 200 people a day. And it's hard work, but that's literally the same feels I get at your show. Yeah. At your show, it literally feels like I see at least 200 people a day. Yeah. I get to go maybe 10-15 minutes to go look and waste all that money, but you know, that's beside.
He comes running back because I said $1 for everything and he's not here.
Yeah, so I got a DD and kind of run back and make sure. That's why I already told her. I said, the day I die, I said, ain't no dollar sale. I said, you need to go call Mike and bring him up here to evaluate my collection.
I've definitely heard that a lot.
Yeah. You're going to have to sell your services.
Like Caesar said he wants everything just melted, and that's going to be his coffin he goes into. His toys.
Which Caesar?
Caesar Torres.
Okay.
So,
The only Caesar that matters.
So, yeah, he's taking those toys with him.
Oh, Lord.
But we'll see. Phoenix has already got.
It's gonna be all yellow by
Phoenix knows how to sell already, so I think he's gonna be the one that takes the mantle if anything happens to me. So
I'll have to call Phoenix.
yeah, I call Phoenix. He does.
He's like
he likes wheeling and dealing at garage sales. So
Oh, that's my job.
yeah.
I don't know how to do. I see a good deal and I don't even know how to bargain. Like they're like $20. I'm like sold. And then I say that same thing sold to somebody else for like 10. I'm like, womp. I'm in trouble.
Yeah. Case in point, you know, the Dreamcast. It's like, oh, I'm gonna go pay $15 for like Val. Give me a minute here.
I do.
And then it didn't even work.
Yeah.
Well, I was, you know, it really wasn't 15. It was like $8, and it's like, hey, hold on, let me go see if I can get it for $5. It's like, just give me $3.
But that's what we do here at Needful Toys. We'll get things that are broken or incomplete. We complete them, and then that way you don't have to go running around looking
Trying to fix it, or finish it off.
That's one of our main things.
Yeah, we find stuff that nobody wants to mess up, clean up, and
Clean it up.
Garden Blue.
Yeah. Like all the ponies, brush their hair out. It takes hours.
Yeah.
she was like a
doing
mutant.
that too. I like fixing GI Joes, getting those.
Combing his hair, combing their hair.
Not their hair.
He's a rubber band. He's like,
Yeah.
he's like, sir, you got a loose booty. I'm gonna fix that for you.
Lubrication, son.
Yeah.
Nothing a little screwing can't fix.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's like, look, I can stand on my hands. But I don't love tearing things apart so much, say.
Yeah, because what happened?
Yeah, the flashback. Somebody asked me the other day, he's like, man, you got a G1 Shockwave? I'm like, never. Never. I said, I took a beating for that dude. And he didn't even much give me a letter or nothing. He's like, thanks for taking one for the team. He's like, I was telling people stay away from those Radio Shack Shockwaves.
Galactic Man.
Yeah. He's like, I took a beating for that dude. For real. Like he was joking the other day. It's like, man, he beat you 2 more minutes. You wouldn't have need no glasses. He'd have had 20/20 vision. He's like, I said, the kind of beating I was had 2 more minutes. That'd be
I've done
X-ray.
stuff like that. I took apart the family DVD VCR just to see how it worked. didn't put it back together.
Oh,
He said you almost figured out how to make you not work.
Yeah.
They're like child abuse. I'm like, I never heard of that.
Don't remember.
That's because
It
I
was
was
all white.
unconscious.
It was a white light.
Yeah.
That's all I
doesn't remember
saw.
if you died.
Yeah.
And you saw the chancla coming after you. It's like, run at the white light, mijo. But no, it's Gulf Coast, man. It's been pretty much everywhere. It's
Yeah, we bounced around a bit from the north side to what, Midtown?
Yeah.
I guess was the navigation one.
And then we
Deer
did
Park. Yeah. And down to Stinkadina.
this year the 13th year or 14th year?
No, we started 09, so
Really?
yeah, it's
When?
11 years. Yeah. Last year was just the 10th.
So you started
Well,
the year after I moved.
it's 12th year, I guess.
Okay.
It doesn't feel like this year even counts. It's
Yeah,
kind of
it really
Right.
doesn't.
I mean,
we should just etch a sketch that shit, dude. It's for real. 2020, it should
I
have
just
just
had
been.
2021's first show already set. So
Awesome.
So they ain't gonna
Yeah,
book it out underneath us.
yeah, no, that happened.
Unlike Clear Lake Rec
Clear
Center.
Lake. Yeah.
Yeah, they're like, we
I like
want.
this center the best, I think.
Yeah, I do. It's the perfect size. It's even with the social distancing we have to do for this next show, it's still big enough in there where we don't really have to worry about that.
Yeah, there was more than 6 foot from each other.
Right, right.
Yeah, to begin with.
Yeah.
And it's like, there ain't no. That's never been a problem with that
Yeah.
thing. Now it is crazy that it gets packed to a point where it doesn't feel like
Sometimes,
6 people.
right,
Yeah, it doesn't
right,
feel
yeah.
like 6 people. I got our booth is pretty open in the center on the C style, and then
We
there's
have
some.
6 feet
Yeah, and there's
between us.
sometimes and there's sometimes we have to step back and like.
Just let the people shop.
Yeah. It's like,
I've
damn,
seen
it's crazy.
I think it's going to have to be that way.
Yeah.
Well, you know, we just have to be careful in this craziness. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, because that's all we need is, you know, some legit asshat, you know, saying, "Oh my God, I got the Rona from your show. I'm gonna sue you." It's like, man, take that stuff and
Yeah,
off.
we are gonna, like, I think I said it, temperature checks at the door, one main entrance, one main exit. There's gonna be a limit on the number of people allowed in at a time.
Hey,
And,
so
not all the entrances be open like we normally do, just the front side.
And that sounds more legit than most of the stores we've been to
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
last few months, even.
Well, I don't know. Like, it seems like in Brazoria, everybody done forgot about wearing masks and everything. You walk in there, and ain't nobody wearing them. I'm like, man, y'all really gotten lax, you know.
Yeah. I was watching the Texans game after the game last night. They showed, like, in Kansas City, everybody's partying at the bar, no masks, no nothing. Everybody's hugging on each other. So like,
well, this is not related to the show per se, but Chris Jericho band Fozzy, they performed at Sturgis.
oh, they
were,
did.
And they were elbow to elbow, and then Jericho went and performed, you know, in his
Yeah,
wrestling the
yeah.
next night. And everybody's saying, "Oh my God, you could have passed on Corona." It's like,
Let me tell you something. When you got corona, you know. It's not one of those, you know. I think do I think I got it? I'm like, dude, does it look like you just took a trip to hell and back? You know, that's the sweats,
Yes,
the
yes, it does.
the fevers. I mean, for real, if you walk up to this place looking like you just missed a hit,
Yeah.
you're going back out.
That's 7 weeks of excruciating pain and pneumonia,
Yeah. So
minimum.
yeah, no, it ain't. It's not one to toy around with. So yeah, definitely. Yeah,
We will go above and beyond.
Yeah, like I said, on our things we'll have, and I think it was pretty nice what we saw. It was like pretty much every seller had a sanitizer
Right. Yeah.
on their table, so you just go in there, make a deal, and just wash away all those sins.
wait, what
Lubrication
was that?
done.
Like that.
Yeah, and then wash away all the sins.
I think everybody at the front door are going to be like,
Yeah.
don't forget.
Yeah. No, Jules goes, did you just spend our last money? It's like, I'm forgiven, it's clean.
And I did secure a mask vendor this morning, so she'll be out there. If anybody needs a mask, forgets a mask, we're gonna have somebody there. So.
At the front door? That's
Yeah,
awesome.
at the right at the front door.
That or
So,
we can video and you can watch it on TV.
Yeah.
We're not playing.
Right.
Actually, that's not a bad idea. Doing a live show.
Yeah, I was planning on getting the live going on our Facebook.
Get you a little cart for your tripod.
Yeah.
All I need is wheels. Man.
Yeah.
There you go.
And
Let me see Chris Wall. Just for some action sequence.
So be on the lookout for us out there.
Wow.
Yeah.
so, Do you have any idea what you're going to bring to the show, Mike?
Honestly, I'm kind of dry right now, so I've been debating on possibly bringing some Transformers, but there's still, what, 3.5 weeks till the show. So sometimes I come in like the Masterpiece lot that I had. I came into that 3 or 4 days before the last show, and Val got some of those. Val kept coming around touching on Omega.
Yeah. Yeah, and he made it happen.
Yeah.
My Omega's in my room. He's like, you ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
But hey,
But
that's all right. You know, you can bring, like, if you bring a Bruticus, if you sell it, you can make your table easily.
right.
Especially when if I see it,
The
it's
hot
my
thing right now is Ninja Turtles. That's really hot right now. So,
yeah.
We got a few Ninja Turtles.
But the old schools.
Yeah, that's
The
what
19
people are looking
yeah.
for. Yeah, and I'm surprised seeing like who was it? Well, Hotspot and what's his other Hotspot and Scratch,
Which
the
one?
cat.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
those are like really like $700-800 a piece now. And
Yeah, because most people didn't
crazy.
have them. And,
Right.
They had the turtles or
Yeah,
whatnot.
I got that one at Pearland Flea Market, Cole's Flea Market for 50 cents.
That's our home base over there.
Yeah.
We all,
Our flea market base.
dude, seriously, every Sunday we go there, like, hey, you
Well,
know.
you've only been going there since you were 8.
Right. That's where I met his dad first, and it was kind of like.
Remember back in those days when I had all that G1 stuff? Man, that
That was
was
nuts. That's what started me, or not started, but that was kind of a segue into the collecting world, and I mean learning how to sell and do all that
So
stuff.
you're the cause.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then he was the cause that we started doing the shows, and that's it wasn't yours, but
No.
it was the one in.
But just setting up at all these different shows.
Dude, my dad was the world's worst, man. When he drove up there, he's like, man, he goes, I ain't even gonna go that far, but you know how my dad is. He's like, man, I was gonna go find the chicas. He wasn't even worried about setting up anymore. I was like, damn, Dad, you're horrible. But no, it was a good show, and that's when I met Joey there from Big Bad Toy Stores. He's like, Transformers, what are those?
And now that's what half of his.
Are you doing the
on
new
Big
Joe
Bad?
line? Are you doing Joe?
I'm not doing the new Joe line. I'm not doing the new Turtle line.
We sold most of our Joes, right?
I will have at the show the 1986 Night Raven,
Oh, okay.
and I got it in the stand and everything complete with half-use instructions and whatnot. So I'm bringing that. I should have the Technodrome.
Any Dino Riders? Did you sell your Dino Riders?
Oh hell no, he's staying.
We have one left.
We have one
Or
left.
the T-Rex.
The main one.
The main one
The
that
main
matters.
one.
The
one-
T-Rex, right?
Yeah.
No, the good guys had like a big old.
Brontosaurus.
But he's like, I eat leaves. I'm like, you ain't getting anywhere. You big, and that's the only reason you're still alive, because I think a T-Rex would eat itself to death trying to kill it. He's like, you're just playing with your food. But no, again, anything else you can think of? Oh, you're gonna start doing the I know you've done in the past. You do the where you kind of spotlight.
Yeah. I started this week. I've been waiting to get pictures back from some of the other people too, the vendors. So as soon as I get those, we'll push. Yeah. What
So
else
since
is
it's
there?
Halloween, October, is there going to be the Halloween dress up?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna have
So
that
what are you gonna
costume
do about that?
contest. We're gonna have the costume contest. I'm still trying to decide on the prize, how we're gonna do that. Strongly urge any of the vendors that come out to bring candy for the kids, because they look forward to it, and it's a good way to stretch out your costume before Halloween too.
Awesome.
So it fits
Make
all
sure-
year round.
Yeah.
I think that's my favorite part.
Yeah.
I take pictures of all the kids and the adults.
Now I saw today Party City has the transforming Bumblebee costume.
Oh, that's
I might
awesome.
shove Phoenix in one of those. That'd be cool.
Don't be stealing.
Make him roll
this idea.
around on the dirty ground.
Just roll around. No, man. I'd get Tristan in there, be like, he's like, damn, man, when did that Camaro turn to like a 6-door?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the show. I know a lot of people are, so it'll be good to see a lot of people.
Yeah, that's
Familiar faces, new faces, because with everybody being stuck at home too during COVID, I've met a lot of people too. So
We've sold probably more during this time than we have.
Yeah, and I thought
during
that
the
was
whole
gonna
year.
hurt everything with everybody being, losing their jobs or just kind of being stuck.
Oh
at
man,
home. Crazy.
yeah, they lose their job and they end up with a raise. They're like, I
Oh,
lost.
not me.
It's like I lost my job, but now I make like $1,200 more a month.
Yeah.
You're like, dude, that I want that kind of L.
I'm
Or-
just happy to go back to work next
Yeah.
Tuesday because I was not making that much more.
Well, or in certain people's cases, they were making an extra,
$1,200.
$1,200 to $1,500
A month. Yep.
Yeah. Even with that, it was still only a third of what I
Hey,
made.
it's funny, dude. When I got sick and I was out for like a month and a half, my company only paid me for like 3 weeks. So no, 3 weeks, and then 3 weeks they didn't pay me. Dude, I got my check. Dude, shit like twice as much. But that I made that I made in the thing, and on top of it, that was talking 55 hours a week.
Yeah.
So imagine, 110 hours with 30 of it being OT at $12.50 an hour, and what I made in unemployment for 3 weeks dwarfed those 3. I was like, dude, that's ridiculous. I said, no shit, nobody wanted to go back to work.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. It's like,
Well, I was sitting there chomping at the bit for 6 months.
yeah, I know. It was different. It's different when you were in different.
When I have a master's and I've been doing this for 22 years
Yeah, you got
in
you
medical
got
field.
you got like a third of your check.
Yeah.
People got like 200 times what they.
Yeah, what they would have made.
And that was hard. It was hard to find employees, dude.
Yeah.
Nobody want to go back to work. You're like,
Which
dude.
speaks to, how much people are paid.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
All
Well,
right. Well, thanks
Sounds
for
good.
having me.
yeah. Looking forward to the October 4th. If you, early bird, man, that's the best $5 you could spend.
10 to 11, $5.
You get all the goodie stuff, man, because everybody.
It goes fast. I mean,
Yeah.
there's even setups normally from like 6 to 10, so a lot of the vendors are already trying to haggle and wheel and deal with each other. So to get into that,
That'd be
Nah, dude. Like
Everybody.
put it under your table.
Remember, vendors
Put
are
it under your
collectors.
table. Yeah, we all are.
That's
I
what we
mean,
do.
when my wife sees me coming back with whatever quarter scale figure or something, I buy too.
So come in and do the early bird.
Yeah.
give you opportunity to chomp it up with the.
Just be safe. Wear your masks.
Wear a mask that is a Halloween mask.
Yeah,
That'd be awesome. I think we're
I
gonna.
was thinking of doing my Green Ranger helmet, but I can't see in that thing. I just can't.
Sometimes you don't want to.
Like squirting the
Oh,
floor.
They're like,
was
they're-
that Phoenix
they're-
under my foot?
They're like, $500, sure. I want to see
Then
this.
it's all foggy inside.
Yeah.
What? So, but yeah, everybody come out. When will this air?
It will go up tomorrow afternoon.
So I'll post it up with the shout out and
Yeah.
everything, spotlight.
Good deal.
And then, like I said, it's
I know
we're looking forward to it. You do like, hey, he's like, man, 3 times a year is good enough. I'm like, man, I'll do this every other month if I could.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's not kidding.
I love coming up there. Even, and I've always told you someday, said whether I sell some or I sell nothing, dude, I love going to that. It's just a lot of vendors. It's the thing about it is just you gotta really focus what you need to go. You gotta have like a plan when you go in, exactly what you're going for, because hell, you
You'll
never
get
make
distracted.
Yeah.
It's easy. I mean, even with me when I sell and I try to go buy something, or I know I got to go straight here, you just get pulled off and you buy something else you weren't supposed to get.
it. Now you got to sell more.
Yeah.
No, Val never does that.
Oh, I get pulled in all kinds of directions. But again, thanks, Mike. Appreciate it, man. I hope to see you there.
Yeah, hopefully we see everybody on Sunday and go
Party
from there.
time, party time.
That's right.
Food, same food.
Yeah. Well, no, actually they changed their concessions. It's what's that? The yolk place on Spencer.
Oh yeah, so it's the country yolk
Yes,
or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh man, that'd be.
So there's
Much
new.
better.
I just secured that too, so that we'll have
Thank
concessions.
God.
I know, dude, man. I swear, if I had to eat another set of nachos, me and your wife were in line, and she was like, "Were you in front of me?" I'm like, "Hell, it don't matter." I was like, "I hope." Yeah, straight up. I was like, "I just hope that they've run out of whatever I wanted, so I can get something else that isn't as crappy."
Yeah.
It's horrible.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for that.
All right.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
All
We
right.
appreciate all your hard work that you put into the show.
Yeah,
Yeah, because that's a lot, man. I see
It's
you.
a lot of work.
A lot of work.
it's nuts.
Yeah.
Definitely got some love in there for sure. Because, I mean, otherwise, why do it if you're not having fun? So.
Yeah, and that's what it all
That's
boils
what it
down
comes
to.
down to.
Yeah. Have a good time.
All right.
If you make some, you make some.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, we'll see you there, everybody.
Yeah. Like and subscribe.
Yep.
Right.
Don't forget to hit the notification bell. Thank you for doing my part of it. You're sitting in my chair. I guess it came through you.
Right.
He was like a natural, man. I was like, Julie? Julie?
No, it's the
I was
kids.
like-
The kids always watching it.
Yeah, it was
so.
like, all right,
Yeah.
hey, Julie. No.
Hey,
Hey, the video still going?
that's something you got to pay for.